So yeah, okay. So now it's my turn to talk about E3, but not in the same way that most people have. And yeah, as you can see, I'm laying down because I don't know. I just feel like laying down. Anyway, I first meant to record this video outside, because it was a really nice day out. It's still pretty nice, and I'm just laying here, chilling by the window because it's pretty warm outside today. So yeah, I'm like I said, I'm not gonna do the same thing as everyone has, where they're like talking about all the conferences and shit like that. I'm actually gonna talk about um, the 15 games plus possibly some honorable mentions because um, yeah, I wanted to do that instead. So this is not entirely new games that we never knew about before, and I don't know, maybe all of these games actually. Well, there's one game I think that's a new announcement at least, but otherwise, it's old games. But I just wanted to talk about them still because I don't know. E3 is this is the last day of E3, I think. Maybe I don't know. And I mean, sure, they basically already shown all the games, but it's interviews and shit like that. So yeah. Anyway, so I have like a list written down. So yeah, on number 15 we have Anthem. This is a EA Bioware game, kind of similar to Mass Effect, I would say. Looks really nice. Um, yeah, this isn't exactly a Mass Effect game, but it's somewhat similar to that. It feels like and looks like because it's like a super big open world and it has kind of like sci-fi elements. It feels like from what I saw, and I mean after the debacle, at least for like Bioware, because I don't really think that Mass Effect Andromeda is a bad game or anything, but from a selling point of view and everything, um, it didn't do as well as Bioware would hope for, at least obviously. So maybe this is their big revenge or slash comeback because this game looks really cool and you can like fly around and stuff in in a really big world, it seems like. And maybe it has like some kind of like co-op elements. Maybe it's like an MMORPG. That's what some people are thinking it could be. So possibly, maybe. I'm very interested to see and hear more about the game because it looks really cool actually, and it could be a good game. And you never know, I guess. And it's probably gonna take a long time before it gets released. Maybe like earliest end of next year, which is probably too early anyway. But yeah. Okay, so next one we have Ori and the Will of Wisps. So this is a Xbox One or like Xbox One X as it's called, the new one, and also PC. So it's obviously like a Microsoft game. Haven't really played too much of Ori and the Blind Forest, but it looks really cool. I know what kind of game it is. Um, so yeah, this new one, it looks like like the graphical style and everything looks really nice. So maybe this is a comeback game for Microsoft because they don't really have a lot of great exclusives, and this could for sure be a great exclusive because it looks really great, like the art style, like I said, and the dude that was playing the piano when they showed the trailer fits so well, like raining and like all these amazing colors and everything in the game. I'm just blown away by that trailer, and I mean, I don't think it's enough for me to justify buying an Xbox One X. Maybe in the future, because I don't really have a PC either that can run it too well. So I guess we'll see. But anyway, that game looks really cool, and I don't hate Microsoft or anything, but the games they put out these days, they don't interest me too much. So this is a game for sure that interests me a lot, though, and it looks, like I said, really cool, and the art style and everything. So I'm interested to see. I'm assuming this game will probably not be out until like mid 2018. So I guess we'll see. Okay, next one we have the new South Park game, South Park Fracture Butthole, as it's called. Yeah, it seems like it's like about the same as in the last game. Um, if you like South Park, you're gonna love this game because it's basically a South Park longer type of movie, I guess, or like a long season or whatever. Because it's all these crazy things that happens in the South Park episodes. It seems like, and it's like, and the best thing like is that it's like an RPG, like the last one was. So I'm pretty super like hyped for this one, and I actually pre-ordered it today with a lot of other games because why not? The fall looks amazing. So yeah, don't really know too much about the story or anything. I mean, maybe it doesn't matter too much either. There's like a gameplay trailer of it, so I mean, you can look at that and see for yourself about things. But it feels like most people are probably already seen it because, to be honest, E3 is very overwhelming with new games. And sure, kind of glad that it's over, even though I love E3 and like all the game conventions. After a while, it gets to you because it's game, 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 game all the time. So, but I'm still super hyped because new games are coming out all the time, and we live in a crazy time where like all games are looking amazing, and most of them are really good also. So, but yeah, like I said, the new South Park game I'm super hyped for, and can't wait to like hear more about it and like see if they implemented new stuff in it compared to the last game. Okay, so then we have hmm, Ubisoft, I think it was the Mario and Rabbids game. Wow, this game looks crazy. So this is like obviously a Mario game, but it's not the type of game you think because yeah, because this is like an XCOM style strategy game. I guess tactical game. Looks really cool, and yeah, need to sit up instead. Too much work apparently to lay down, even though I was trying to have a good time filming. So yeah, like I said, um, it looks really cool though, the Mario Rabbids game. I'm glad that Nintendo actually tries something different because, sure, they have with some things, but like mostly they usually go like the normal route. So um, yeah, this game comes out already in end of August, so I don't think I'm gonna have a Switch by then, but I'm probably gonna pick it up whenever I get a Switch because I think I will have a Switch. I think I will have a Switch until what's it called? The new Mario game comes out. So yeah. Um, like I said, I'm really surprised like what kind of game it was, and it looks like a lot of fun. Sure, the rabbits. I'm not sure if they're fun or not, but still, it's gonna be fun to try that game, and I think it's gonna be a really great game actually. So we'll see. And there's a lot of gameplay out already, so if you want to look at it, you should do that because it looks like a really fun, quirky game. Like I said, with the weirdest elements I never thought Nintendo would do. Obviously, it's a Ubisoft that's made it, but it's still a Nintendo product. I mean, you know. Okay, so Okay, so the next game on number 11 is Monster Hunter New Monster Hunter Worlds. World. Yeah, Monster Hunter World. So this is the first time in a long time that actually a new Monster Hunter game has come to the like the PlayStation at least, because like the first one or whatever that came, I don't know, a long time ago at least. Yeah, this game looks really cool. It doesn't look like it's like the original type of Monster Hunter game, so I'm very interested to see more of it. So I don't know exactly what kind of game it actually is. Like, sure, you're hunting monsters and like stuff, obviously, but it doesn't seem like it's the same type of game as the other older Monster Hunter games. So I'm really interested to learn more about it, because it's apparently gonna get released end of no, not end, beginning of next year. So, and yeah, I'm really hyped, like I said, about that game also. That because it looks like a lot of fun, and hopefully it is, and I think it will be. I don't really know what else to say. The graphical style, it's like it looks like a Monster Hunter game, but like much nicer and like because it's a PlayStation 4 game after all. Next game we have a very big surprise, like Shadow of the Colossus, pure remake from everything is built like they're doing everything like yeah, what should I say? It's like yeah, it looks exactly like the old games, but um, but it's like I said, it's completely remade game. So I'm assuming that everything is gonna be smoother than the original game, because people that have played the original one know that it wasn't like all smooth all the time, and also now they can actually like do a proper world and everything, because the PlayStation 4 is powerful and the PS2 wasn't really. So I'm really interested to see where they will go with this game. Maybe they will. I know that there's like 8 monsters or something that never went into the game because they already had enough monsters, they thought. But what if they actually used the other monsters that they were supposed to have in the game? That could be really interesting. So we'll see if they actually add something new to it. I'm super hyped uh, to play that game whenever it comes out. It says early next year. I'm not sure if that's gonna happen. I guess we'll see, but it will be really interesting. Like I said. Okay, so next game we have Wolfenstein 2, Return of the Colossus, I think it's called. This game looks insane. If you have played the first one, wow, this game looks even crazier than that one. I'm so hyped for this game. It's crazy. It comes out end of October, and it looks like I said, it looks amazing, just amazing, insane action and like humor and everything like the original game had, and the graphics like they're also insane. I'm so hyped for this game. Like I said, like I really hope it gets released in the end of October and they don't postpone it for a while. So yeah, yeah, it's a really long trailer with the game with some. But like I said, this game is really funny, so I understand why they like were using all this kind of stuff for it. Okay, next game we have the new Spider-Man game, and this looks amazing. It looks like there's a lot of like quick time events, but I think it's still gonna be a lot of fun. Yeah, this is gonna get released also next year sometime, maybe early. I don't know. I'm still really interested in the game. Seems like the Batman Arkham type combat to the game, and like a lot of like story cutscenes and stuff where you, like I said, quick time events and everything. So I'm really interested to learn more about this game eventually. Um, yeah, I don't really have much else to say about it. I'm like super interested in the game, and hopefully we will get to know more about the game sometime this year. So, but like I said, I'm very interested in the game and can't wait to play it because it looks like a really fun Spider-Man game. And if the combat is anything close to the Batman Arkham games, it's gonna be a great game. Okay, next one we have a game that's was announced a long time ago. Um, this is Cuphead. This is one of the games I would buy an Xbox One for because this game looks amazing. It's before it was supposed like to be like a boss rush game, like a shooter boss rush game with 40s like 1900 like 94. Oh my god, I can't talk. Like the 40s, 30s, like cartoon style. So yeah, but it seems like it's more like a platformer shooter game now, which looks even more crazy to be honest. I was fine with being a boss rush game, but with even more content now, as it seems like maybe it will be even better now. And apparently, it's coming out in September, so that's really cool. Can't wait to like read more about the game and like hear whatever everyone is saying when they're playing it. And yeah, but like the art style, like the 30s, 40s cartoon style, or like around there, looks amazing. So just that is what I'm so interested in this game. I don't even remember when this game got announced, like a couple of years ago at least. So yeah, I'm super hyped about this game to play it eventually. Maybe I actually will have to buy an Xbox to play it because I doubt it's gonna come out on anything else. I guess we'll see. Okay, so next one we have like a bit of surprise. So they announced a 2D Metroid game, and apparently it's a remake of the Samus Returns game on the original Game Boy. Um, it looks pretty good actually. It comes out in September apparently, so not far away at all. So yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. It looks like a typical 2D Metroid game with maybe some new things to it, but yeah, I'm super happy that we're finally getting Metroid games. So yeah. Okay, so next one we have this crazy Super Mario game, Super Mario Odyssey. Jesus Christ, this game looks amazing. So yeah, starts out with the trailer when he's just Mario's just running around in all these kinds of crazy lands, and all of a sudden he throws his hat on like something, and he becomes that monster or like the bomb or whatever. Anything he throws his hat on, he becomes. That's crazy to me. It's crazy that Nintendo like invents new stuff all the time, especially with the Mario stuff. It's so insane. I can't wait to play this game in end of October. For sure, one of my most anticipated games of the second half of this year. Now it just looks amazing, and like the music to the video, like the classic like 50s music or whatever, sounds amazing, and like it looks so good. The graphical style, and it basically looks like a Super Mario 64 2, like something like that, which is great because that's one of the best Mario games. And just the new thing with like when he can become everything when just throwing his hat on them, that's just insane. I'm so I'm so looking forward to this game when it comes out, and I hope it won't get delayed because I just want to play this game so fast. Okay, next game, Nino Kuni 2. Wow, I love the first one, and I was so happy when I saw 2 years ago or so, like 1.5 year ago, that it's actually gonna come like there's gonna be a sequel or whatever. Maybe it's a prequel. But like, wow, this game looks so good, so good. I'm so happy that it's getting released this year already. Wow, I don't even know what to say. Like the graphical style looks amazing, and like the gameplay looks better than the first one, and the first one was pretty good. This apparently is um, everything is apparently happening as you're like you don't get pushed into like a battle or whatever as in classical RPGs. This one apparently you see everything in real time, and that's gonna be so interesting to see how that works and everything. So I'm super hyped for this game. Like basically most of the games on my E3 list, and it's crazy that most of these games are coming out this year actually, which I'm very happy about. Okay, so the third game, wow, the new God of War looks amazing. I love God of War. This one, I mean, can't wait to play this one. I don't know when it's gonna get released. Sometime next year. Like just insane. Insanity is basically this game. Crazy monsters, and this is like a Nordic mythology instead of the Greek, which is really interesting. And now Kratos has a son, so maybe he will be more vulnerable and stuff, which will be really interesting to see how everything will play out in the game. I really want to see more of it. Like that was one of the best things Sony showed at their press conference, without a doubt. So yeah, there's a pretty like 5 minutes long trailer, so it shows a lot of gameplay and looks like typical God of War stuff. But like the graphics are amazing in this, and I'm super interested in playing this game. And I'm gonna play it day one whenever it gets released, which is probably gonna be like some of the first months next year, hopefully. So yeah, I'm just really interested to know more about the God of War game because it just looks so much fun. And yeah, I don't even know what kind of surprises we will see from the game, but still, like wow, yeah. Okay, so the my most not my most hype, but my second most hype game is the Evil Within 2. I haven't even finished the first one, but what I've played of it, I really love. This is at least the first Evil Within is like basically a Resident Evil 4 with upgraded graphics and a real like survival horror game. Um, but this game, I heard rumors about it that they might announce it, and whoa, this game looks crazy. All the monsters they're showing, like in all guns and stuff. Oh my god. October can come faster, as I would say, because this is apparently going to release on Friday the 13th in October, which is, oh my god. Oh my god, I'm just so happy that we're getting another one. And I'm glad that like survival horror is kind of back because Resident Evil 7 is like pure survival horror, I would say. And yeah, this one looks amazing. Like I said, like just the story of the game as it seems really interesting, and it's the same character as the first one, so he knows what awaits him in that world basically, and that's I mean I don't know what they're gonna throw at us because basically he knows everything already what the world is like and everything. So I'm just so interested in see what Bethesda actually does with this game. So yeah, and without a doubt, the most like hyped game for most people, I would say, Metroid Prime 4. You know, we didn't see anything. We basically also saw a logo, but still, that's enough for me. I've been waiting for a new Metroid game for so long. Metroid Other M is not as bad as everyone says. It's still okay, but like wow, Metroid Prime 4. I can only dream what they're gonna do with this game. So yeah, wow. I wonder if it's actually gonna be the type of Breath of the Wild, super big worlds that you can explore everything, or I don't even know when this game is gonna get released, maybe like 3 years. Who knows? I'm still so happy that it's actually finally getting recognition. The Metroid series really deserves it so much. Wow, yeah, that was the. Oh my god, this is the happiest I've been at E3 since Final Fantasy VII remake in 2 years ago. So yeah, that should say something. Okay, and I also have a couple of brief honorable mentions. So A Way Out, it's a Swedish developed game. It's basically a co-op. It's EA, I think. It's basically a co-op game where you're supposed to escape from prison, and you can do it in a lot of different ways, and it just looks really interesting. We'll see if the game lives up to the hype, but from what they showed and they were talking about, it looked really interesting. And I don't know when it's going to come out or anything, but Swedish developers these days are usually very promising. So I think it could be a really interesting game. Okay, so um, they also finally announced Beyond Good and Evil 2. There's no gameplay in this game. It's probably far off, like 2 years away or something, three maybe. But still, that they actually show something. They showed a really cool CGI trailer, and wow, yeah, I can't wait to actually see gameplay from this eventually. Hopefully, maybe E3 next year. I doubt that they're gonna show anything on the PlayStation X or whatever it's called in the end of the year. But you never know. I'm still so happy that they're actually finally getting a sequel released. Yeah. Oh, so, and then we have Code Vein. This is like a um, kind of like an anime style hack and slash ish Dark Souls Bloodborne game that looks really interesting. This is probably gonna this. It seems like it's gonna get released next year. So they have like small gameplay, and like I said, the gameplay and everything. It reminds me of Dark Souls and Bloodborne and everything. So yeah, I'm super hyped about that game. It looks really fun, even though we haven't seen much of it. And obviously, like the gameplay looks really interesting. And whenever it gets released, I'm for sure gonna keep my eye out for it. And my last honorable mention is Detroit Become Human. Yeah, I love all the other games that they made. The Heavy Rain, Fahrenheit, and Beyond Two Souls. So I'm so interested in this game. It's coming out next year, I think. And this game looks like crazy because apparently there you can solve all the stuff that you're doing in all kinds of ways. There's like different solutions and different choices for everything, and it impacts the world and it impacts you and like how you're feeling and how you're uh like just I don't know. It seems crazy, and hopefully they show. I mean, they kind of showed some gameplay, but not really. So yeah, I'm really interested in that game, like I said. So yeah, this is probably gonna be the end of this video. Doesn't feel like I um didn't really feel like I was speaking too well today for some reason, but hopefully um you still understand what I'm trying to say with all the games. And so this is basically like a my 15 favorite games that I saw at E3. And yeah, I'm just really happy for all these games and just happy for gaming in general. And got a new game today, which is called God Wars. It's a strategy game. I got it on the PlayStation 4. Played a little of it, and it looks like a lot of fun. So it's like a typical JRPG, I would say. But yeah, anyway, hopefully enjoy my video, and I don't know. It feels like this video is kind of a mess somewhat because it doesn't feel like I described all the games properly. But Like I said, there's trailers for all the games, and so if you want, you can just check them out and everything. And yeah, I just wanted to make a random E3 video before E3 is over, I guess, because no one's gonna be interested in this, and maybe no one will be interested in this now, because, like I said, I'm tired of E3. So I understand if you guys also are. Yeah. So I have some other ideas for videos and stuff. I'll probably film outside somewhere, talking about some stuff eventually. We'll see when I put up a new video. I have some ideas that I've written down, so it's just gonna be a rambling video without my face, probably as usual, just my voice. But I mean, at least you can look outside and see sky and everything. So, so yeah, yeah. Anyway, it feels like I'm getting new subs like every other day, and I'm just happy about that. I'm actually gonna say that now, but I'm thinking of if I ever hit 50 subscribers, which seems what's it called? Possible, since I have around there now. If I hit 50, I think I'm gonna do like a Q&A video. So yeah, because I'm just so happy that actually people watch my videos. And yeah, so enough of my rambling and stuttering and everything. I hope you guys have a good day. I don't know what I'm gonna do now, but anyway, take care and see you later.